Hey, good evening to each of you. I am so very pleased to be with you. And I'm pleased tonight for a different reason than usual. Usually I'm kind of introducing myself, but today I'm introducing our first female presenter in this big show. Her name is Tammy Wachter, even though it says Randy there by her name. We know better. This is Tammy. And I have watched Tammy go through a process of becoming for the last couple of years. She's a skilled entrepreneur. What she really is a really, really fine person. And she and her family are close friends of our family. And it's absolutely my pleasure to introduce Tammy. Tammy is not one who has spent her life building great big businesses in network marketing. She's reflective of all of planet Earth, people who need what Leve AI is. And so, Tammy, I'm going to turn it over to you, and it's my privilege to learn. Everybody, my friend Tammy Wachter. Tammy, go ahead.
Thank you, Randy. I really appreciate that. And welcome, everyone. And thank you for joining me. As Randy said, my name is Tammy Wachter, and I am coming to you from the great state of Missouri. We're also known as the Gateway to the West and the Show Me State. So if you're familiar, we're smack dab in the middle of the United States almost. So since we're the Show Me State, I'm going to try to show you this evening something brand new, something exciting, and something that I believe has the power to change the way we live, the way we work, and the way we earn. We're talking about Love AI, and this is a new company that just launched a week ago, today actually, with a bold vision to leverage the incredible power of artificial intelligence by providing a suite of AI tools all on one platform. And the best part, they've made the tools affordable, simple to use, and accessible for everyone around the globe. So, the message I'm about to share with you is a message that over 42,000 other people connected with and chose to act upon during our short 5.5 week pre enrollment period from August 8th until our exciting launch just last week. If I do my job right tonight, I'm hoping that you feel the same after learning about our incredible platform and opportunity over the next half hour. So, when we say the future in your hands, we mean it. So, this is about putting cutting edge AI technology where it belongs, not just in the hands of large corporations, but right here with people like you and me. And tonight, I'm going to show you just how exciting, empowering, and life changing that can be. So, let's see here. I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to our president, Blake Schrader. So, Blake brings with him an impressive 18 years of experience in the world of social commerce. He's an attorney by trade. And over the course of the year, he has held global leadership roles, giving him a very unique perspective and a deep understanding of how to build and scale businesses on an international level. What really stands out about Blake, besides the fact that he can speak three languages fluently, which makes me very jealous, is his commitment to innovation and his proven track record of driving rapid growth in the social commerce space. His leadership and his vision are a big part of why Lev AI is positioned for such extraordinary success. And I feel very confident with Blake guiding the way. We are not just keeping up with the future, we are setting the pace. So not only do we have an incredible leader at the helm, but we are also supported by LaCour Enterprises. This is a family of companies owned by Terry LaCour that has a 25-year operating history and over 7 billion in generated revenue. So you can rest assured that we are really well funded and we are supported by an experienced team that is more than capable of keeping ahead of, the incredible technology and keeping us up to date with the most relevant and important AI tools. So let's pause for just a moment and consider the scale of what's happening with artificial intelligence. So Demis Hassabis, the head of DeepMind, put it into perspective when he said the difference here with AI is it's going to be 10 times bigger than the Industrial Revolution and maybe 10 times faster. Think about that for a moment. The Industrial Revolution transformed the world. It reshaped industries, it created new economies, and it changed the way people lived forever. And now AI is expected to have an impact that's not just equal, but 10 times greater and at the pace the world has never seen before. Friends, this is just not just another, tech trend. This is a seismic shift. And with Love AI, we're not just watching it unfold, we are leading the charge, and that makes me super excited. So wouldn't you agree that every company needs a target audience or a targeted niche, right? So for us, our sweet spot is small business. So we really cater to entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, online marketers, affiliate marketers, and those direct sales types of businesses. We're able to empower these types of entrepreneurs by simplifying the process of launching, marketing, and growing their business. No longer do they need to go out and hire, an expensive marketing agency or put a costly in-house chief marketing officer on their staff, nor do they have to have fancy tech skills. With Lev AI, we provide AI powered tools that help them manage things like content and creation and customer engagement so that they can go ahead and focus on more important things like innovation and relationship building. So let's be real. Most people feel buried under the cost and the confusion of juggling multiple software programs and AI tools. And, I know I've certainly felt that way in the past when I've been building businesses. And when the tech feels overwhelming, it often leads to frustration, wasted time, and even burnout. And that's exactly why I love AI. It removes the stress and it replaces it with one simple, powerful, easy to use platform that actually delivers results. With Lev, you're going to generate more leads, you're going to keep your customers engaged, and enjoy a smoother, more efficient business experience from start to finish. And the best part is Lev gives you a clear roadmap to expand your audience, turn leads into loyal customers, and create sustainable success. So think about this for a moment. How many times have you felt stuck in your business, not sure what to say to a prospect, or worried that you're losing out on opportunities because you're just, not consistently following up? Well, it happens to the best of us, so don't feel bad. But, you build a few customer lists, but then the chaos starts to set in. You second guess your words, you hesitate to reach out. And before long, that momentum that you were trying to build just starts to slip away. And that is really when the frustration sets in and even the fear of failure starts to creep in at this point. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. And the reason being is when with Love AI, you finally have a tool that's going to help you build and maintain your customer lists with ease. It's going to give you the exact words and the confidence that you need to be able to speak to your prospects and customers every step of the way. So the barriers that used to keep you stuck, they're going to disappear. And suddenly you're going to be able to show up consistently. You're going to be able to be in front of your customers, maximizing every sales opportunity. And instead of worrying about failure, you're going to be building unstoppable momentum. So this is the shift that, is going to turn stress in your life into confidence, hesitation into action, and stalled growth into lasting success. This, my friends, is the Love AI solution. So Love AI, like I said, is going to bring everything you need into a single accessible hub. Our platform provides 5 distinct tools that are specifically targeted to help launch and grow businesses. I'll share these, kind of an overview real quickly, and then as we move on, I'll do a little deeper dive on each of them. So first off, we have my AI Social for quick, easy, engaging social interactions on all the major social media platforms. And what I love about this is our AI tool learns about you and how you communicate, how you speak, how you like to get your message across. And then it's going to go generate posts to reflect that. But here's the best part, you can have multiple profiles. So you can easily generate not only business posts, but personal posts too. My network is for customer relationship management. And what's so unique about this is that our system offers full personality profiles on each contact, along with specific recommendations on how to engage with them and build real connections. Moving on, my web helps you to easily and quickly brand your business, build a website, and get it deployed right out on that World Wide Web. And seriously, this can be done with the click of a few buttons in just a few minutes. My momentum is for continuous growth, and this is super cool. It's like having your own personal assistant who nudges and reminds you to follow up with specific ways to grow and build your business without being annoying. And finally, my prospects, which is our monthly leads program, which provides over 2 billion searchable prospects around the globe that have these prospects have opted into this database. So every tool we offer has been thoughtfully designed to simplify and empower your business journey. All right, so let's dive in and get a little bit more specific and talk about my AI social. So imagine being able to transform your online presence in just a few clicks. That's exactly what this tool does for you. Think of it as your own digital storyteller, one that speaks in your voice and creates content that sounds, and feels authentic to you. So whether it's for your personal profile or your business. So instead of spending hours racking your brain trying to come up with posts, my AI social instantly creates engaging content that actually connects, with your audience. So every post is going to feel like you, but without the stress and the time drain. And again, the best part, it's quick, it's easy, it's consistent. So, I've been fortunate to be using it for the, last week. What used to take me hours now, takes me mere seconds, which means I get my time back. And for me, that is really priceless. My network takes customer relationship management to an entirely whole new level. It starts with a simple screenshot import of a contact that can be pulled from, the various social media platforms, and then it transforms into a comprehensive personality profile of your contact. And I mean detailed. You learn what drives your customer, what their hot buttons are. Really, it feels a little bit like cheating because then, the program is going to give you these insightful profiles that are with specific tailored ways to reach out, and they're going to recommend how best to build rapport with the person or what the most effective way to pitch or present, and even the best way, to try to book an appointment with them. So gone are the days of typing those contacts into a CRM one by one. Simply, go to one of your social media platforms, take your phone, screenshot it, screenshot your contact, drop it into our platform, and within about a minute or so, you will have a very detailed personality profile of your content. Think about it. All of those friends and followers that you have on social media, you most likely don't have their email or contact information. So it's kind of hard to add them to a CRM. But with this system, we can, take that factor out, and we can typically provide that information, for you with the profile analysis. And it's quite uncanny in how accurate these profiles are. I've tested it on a few of my friends and the ones that I know quite well. And so far, the analysis has been spot on. And I think Randy used me as an example in one of his training programs, and he pulled me up, and I think he thought it was pretty spot on as well. So my web, imagine creating those professional custom websites, you know, faster than brewing your morning coffee. That's how fast this can go. say goodbye to the steep costs and the long waits of hiring those web designers. And again, I have nothing against web designers, but with our platform, you can have a stunning website ready to go in just minutes, fully reflecting your style, your business objectives, and your brand. And it can be hosted and published immediately. And you can even add lead funnels to it utilizing AI. My Momentum brings structure to your business growth with those smart reminders that are going to keep you on track. If you have ever owned a small business, then you know how easy it is to get off track. I mean, you're wearing multiple hats, juggling multiple tasks, and it feels overwhelming. It's easy to get overwhelmed and let some of those tasks just fall through the cracks. Well, My Momentum helps to ensure that your prospects are consistently engaged and progressing towards your desired business outcome. By nudging you at just the right times, My Momentum transforms potential leads into active participants in your journey, making growth not just possible for you, but also exciting. So stay ahead effortlessly and just watch your business thrive with every reminder. And finally, my prospects. One of the biggest struggles entrepreneurs face is running out of people to talk to. So you make your first list, you reach out to family and friends, especially if you're in a direct selling type of business, and then suddenly you feel stuck. The pipeline dries up, and with it, all of your momentum. That's where My Prospects changes everything. So imagine having access to over 2 billion searchable leads right at your fingertips. No more worrying about who to call next. The opportunities are going to be endless for you. And with our monthly lead program, your pipeline is going to stay full, which means your business keeps moving forward. So instead of dreading cold calls or feeling like you're chasing people, you get to reach out with confidence and with excitement. My Prospects takes what used to feel overwhelming and it turns it into one of the most exciting parts of your business, connecting with new people, creating new opportunities, and fueling unstoppable growth. But wait, there's more. I know I said we had 5 tools, but we have one more value add surprise for you. So meet My AI Twin, your very own digital twin or doppelganger or avatar that elevates your communication game. Imagine having a virtual version of yourself that flawlessly conveys your message, complete with your voice and your personality in dozens and dozens of languages. This tool not only broadens your global reach, but also it allows you to engage personally and consistently with audiences all across the globe. How amazing is that? My AI Twin empowers you to maintain that authentic connection while effortlessly expanding your influence across borders, turning language barriers into bridges of opportunity and excitement. I really encourage you to think outside of just your backyard and think more globally. For those of us who like to build teams or have access to customers all over the world, this tool is absolutely the game changer. And the best part, you're in control. You can use your most flattering photo and you get to bring it to life, which is what we highly recommend because you're always going to be, the best brand ambassador for your business. But if you'd prefer, you can select from a library of our avatars with a variety of looks and backgrounds and different types of attire. So the photo on the left is our very own superstar partner, Mr. Larry Lane. And trust me, I know him. He's not multilingual, but we've been able to see him speak in Hindi, in Turkish, in Japanese, and it's mind blowing how perfectly this technology works with his mouth forming the words and moving in perfect sync with the video. It's really outstanding. So again, very simple to use this tool. You're going to upload your photo and provide a script, or you can let our AI tool help you write your message. You then provide a little 15-second clip of your voice so that we can twin your voice. And if you don't, not crazy about your voice, we do have voices that you can select from the library. You set the emotion, you set the tone, and voila, you are now speaking flawlessly with your teams almost anywhere in the world. So Love AI has also tossed in a little motivation in those for us building a Love AI business. As we unlock higher ranks in the company, we will be invited to create our own AI twin avatar that anyone around the world can talk to and chat with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in over 150 languages. We can train our avatar on our own library of thought leadership or download that of one of our mentors or trainers. So fortunately for us, Randy Schrader, who introduced me, will generously, he's already told us that he will allow us to utilize his content, which spans a stellar career in the direct sales industry of over 35 years of monumental financial success. And he's also published an extensive leadership program, which will help us to grow, develop, and become top-notch leaders in life and business. But with his knowledge in this avatar, we're going to be unstoppable. So with all of the relevant, incredible 8 AI tools that we have just discussed, I bet you've been thinking to yourself, there is no way I can afford this. But guess what? You'd be wrong, because for less than a cup of coffee a day, you can have access to this amazing suite of tools. We have 2 monthly subscription packages to choose from, a basic pack at $49 per month, or we offer our Pro Pack for only $99 per month. And the value in that pack is just off the charts. So see, crazy affordable, right? So let's talk about the features that you're going to get in each of these packages. So believe it or not, you're going to get that My AI Twin video, your likeness, your voice speaking flawlessly in all those different languages in both the basic and the Pro Pack. You're also going to get that My AI social writing assistant that's going to help you write those engaging posts and emails. That's the one that's going to learn your style and your written voice to help you make copy in an instant. We talked about those business profiles. With the basic pack, you're going to be able to upload or use one business profile. And with the Pro Pack, you're going to be able to use multiple businesses. My AI Social for the media growth and engagement. You're going to get that in both packages. You're going to get the CRM screenshot import and that profile enrichment in both packages. But that's where the basic package stops. So if you want to have the instant website builder, you're going to need the Pro Pack for that enhanced CRM with being able to add the funnels to your website. That's in the Pro Pack. Those professional, the over 2 billion searchable leads, you need to have the Pro Pack for that one. And then also, to get that interactive avatar by rank and invitation, you're going to have to be in the Pro Pack. So one final note on the pricing. If you join as a member or customer simply to use our suite of tools, there are no additional fees whatsoever. If you'd like to join us as a partner and build a Love AI business, there is an annual licensing fee of $19. But really, folks, I don't know where else you can start a business for $19 and then $49 or $99 per month. So we really believe that we offer unmatched value. And if you were going to try to a la carte these tools, first, the amount of time that you would spend researching and comparing features and pricing, all of this out would probably drive you crazy, but we can easily replace, well over $300 in various subscriptions with our $99 Pro package. And the best part with Love, all of our tools are going to work together and they're going to communicate with each other seamlessly. So not so with all of those a la carte tools and subscriptions. Think about it. You're training one AI assistant, not a dozen, again, saving you those precious time and precious resources. So now, you've seen our product, our platform. We're going to switch gears and talk about earning with Lev AI. So you might be asking, what is the market opportunity? Well, it's pretty much unlimited. The gig economy, which is currently at 556 billion now, is projected to grow to 2.15 trillion by 2033. Folks, that's 8 years. That time will go by in the blink of an eye. In the US alone, there are over 70 million freelancers and over 30 million non employer businesses. And all of these businesses are going to need to be using some form of AI or they will simply not be able to compete. And they're going to get left behind, sadly. So let's help these folks out. Let's share our platform of our incredible AI tools. So I'm going to briefly go over our compensation plan. It's very simple, and I love that it has been designed for not only traditional network marketers, but also for today's plethora of affiliate and online marketers. So first, we offer a very generous one-time acquisition bonus of 50% of the total subscription price of all new members or partners that you personally enroll. So if someone comes in with a $99 Pro Pack, you will earn in round numbers $50, right? So for the $49 basic pack, you will earn in round numbers $25. So for every month thereafter that the subscription is active, you're going to earn 20%. So $20 for the Pro Pack and $10 for the basic pack. So you can imagine if you're an influencer with a huge following, how easy it might be to earn significant income on just this, one first compensation component. Additional comp plan components include level commissions of 4% on 8 levels with dynamic compression. We have check matches on up to 4 levels of enrollment once you hit the rank of director. And we have those all important infinity bonuses down each leg. The best part of all is that we don't, have that crazy CV, PV, SV that most other direct sales companies employ. You know what I'm talking about if you've been in one. With Lev AI, a $99 sale equates to $99 in our compensation plan. And that is pretty incredible. So here is our roadmap to success, our rank advancement chart, which is simply based on the number of partner legs and the volume in each leg, and then your active members or customers that you have. So again, as I mentioned, you've got that $19, annual license fee to become a partner. The first level of promotion is to a lead partner. So to get there, all you need is one partner leg with $250 in minimum volume in that leg and have 2 active members. To advance to the advanced partner, you need 2 partner legs with $500 in each leg and 2 customers. And of course, I'm going to skip up here to director, which is my first goal. I'm working to get those 4 partner legs with $2,500 in volume in each of the 4 legs and my 3 active members. And remember, this is a team sport, so you don't have to do this alone. This volume can come from your team. And then we'll just jump right on over to the legacy director, which is at the top of the compensation plan. 5 partner legs with $20,000 in volume and just 3 active members. Now, I've never lived at the top of the compensation plan, but those that have are telling me that this is, a doable thing for someone that really puts their head down, works, and makes a commitment to Lev AI. So we have a 2-page compensation plan handout that the person who invited you here tonight can share with you in more detail. So I encourage you to reach out if you'd like to learn more about the compensation plan. We have a very robust and easy to navigate and understand back office to help you run and manage your Lev AI business with great reporting capabilities. We currently have those 10 languages that we support on our website and our back office, with more to come based on the markets that we find that our business is growing in the most quickly. And then this slide just kind of shows how extensive our multi-language support is on our user interface platform, and the various languages available for written, AI, and translation. I think these languages over here are the ones that your twin can speak in fluently for you. And again, this is all inclusive in the written and translation portions of our platform. You can follow us on social media. I love it. We are so transparent. We have tons of videos that you can look at on YouTube. Of course, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all of those places. So really that brings us to this final question, and that is, are you ready to lead the AI future with Lev AI? Think back for just a moment to past revolutions, the Industrial Revolution, the rise of the internet, even the launch of social media. The people who stepped in early, who saw the shift and acted, weren't just participants, they were the ones that became the leaders, the innovators, and the ones who profited most. Friends, we are standing at that exact kind of moment right now with artificial intelligence. It's moving faster than any innovation in history ever has. And the question is really super simple. Will you watch it pass by, or will you lead it? With Lev AI, you won't just keep pace, you're going to take your place at the front of this revolution. You're going to gain the tools, the confidence, and the momentum to create the growth and the freedom that you've been waiting for. The future isn't waiting, and neither should you. So don't just watch history unfold. Be the one shaping it, be the one leading it, and please be the one profiting from it with Lev AI. And so with that, I'll invite, Randy or Samantha to come back on. I thank you guys for joining me this evening. I do want to remind you that in about half an hour or so, I see Randy there, but he can probably, tell us the same thing, that Blake will be doing the corporate update. But Randy, I'll go ahead and let you take it over.
Tammy, you're more than awesome. Everybody, one of the funnest things about this business is watching other people learn, grow, develop, and become. And I want you all to know that there's room at the absolute baseline of this leadership structure for you. Tammy, fantastic job. Thank you so much. Everyone, please, please, please
Hey,
recognize
babe.
that tonight Blake will make his. Oh, there's my wife, Samantha. So, Samantha, I'll give it to you to wrap it up. Okay.
Really, really quick, Tammy, I felt like I was sitting with Julie Andrews. That was so beautiful. It was perfect. Thank
you,
you.
dear.
Thank you. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Everybody, good night. Make sure you log into the corporate Zoom. It's going to be over the top. Okay. Talk to you all soon. Bye bye. Tammy, fantastic. Thank you.